Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Zoe. In today's video, I go through with you guys my skincare and makeup routine in the summer when it's hot and I just want to look fresh and glowy, not oily and sweaty. So I hope you guys like that, and if you want to see how I achieve this natural look, then just keep watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you like me, subscribe down below. Bye guys. Alright, to start off, I like to wash my face in the morning, and I specifically use the Milk Jelly Cleanser by Glossier. It's just my favorite one, and it's nice and gentle, so I don't have to worry about it drying or stripping my skin. And that's what I like to start the morning with. And then a little bit after that, I will go in with the Thayer's facial toner. This is the cucumber one, and it's the one I'm using right now. I've also used the rose one. This is witch hazel, and there's no alcohol in it, so it's very nice and gentle on your skin. You want to make sure to always get your neck, because that is a part of your face too, especially if you put makeup on your neck. I personally don't usually put any makeup or foundation on my neck, but it is a very gentle part of your body, just like the rest of your face, so it's important to do that. And when you are toning your face, it gets all the dirt and excess oil and stuff you don't want on your skin that your cleanser or facial wash might not get out. And the Thayer's Witch Hazel one is just my favorite one so far. If you get these little bottles rather than the larger ones, they're a lot more inexpensive than the big bottles, but I just like to try out the different scents, I guess, in them, so I like the little ones. I get mine at Target. After I tone my face and I know that my face is completely clean and stripped of any dirt that shouldn't be on there, I like to go in with the Glossier exfoliating solution, and this stuff has saved my skin. It's gotten rid of basically all of the texture I have on my face, and it's so gentle compared to an exfoliating scrub, because this is made with specific ingredients that take away any dead skin that you don't want on your face. It contains 10% AHA, BHA, and PHA, salicylic acid, and it's an acne treatment. I personally don't get harsh breakouts on my skin, but I do know people that do get that, and this really helps their skin. And what I saw on Glossier's Instagram is what one of their workers at Glossier do is they press it into their skin rather than rubbing it, because it just presses all the dead skin cells and everything you don't want off the face rather than rubbing it in more of a harsh movement. And what I like to call the forgotten part of the face is right here in between your brows, because I've noticed whenever I take my makeup off, I kind of forget to push right there and, you know, get it off. So I will notice myself getting a little breakout right there. So make sure you remember to take your makeup off right there, tone, wash, everything right there. At least for me, that's my biggest problem. So the product I just put on my skin, the Glossier exfoliating solution, is probably the harshest part of the skincare routine. So you do want to let it sink into your skin before you let anything else on there, because you want it to use its full powers to clear your skin, and you don't want to distract it with anything else. So after you wait a few minutes, you can hop on to the next step. Okay, so I've let it soak into my skin, and in the meantime, I do like to moisturize my lips. My favorite thing at the moment is Glossier's Balm.com. I'm sure you've heard of this stuff. My personal favorite is the Birthday Balm.com, but this is the rose, and it's just as nice. There's barely a tint on there, and this stuff is good for anything since it's a skin salve and not just a lip balm. Next, I'm going to go in with the facial spray. This is like probably the stupidest part of my skincare routine. I feel like it doesn't really do a lot. It just feels really good. This might do something though. I mean, it's made with great ingredients. It's the Caudalie Eau de Beauté Les Éclats du Teint. It's a beauty elixir, and it's for smoothing and glowing complexion. It's made with all natural ingredients, and I probably won't purchase this again just because of the price point that it's at. I'm probably going to reuse the bottle because it's such a pretty bottle, and I might try to make one of my own because the ingredients are, like I said, all natural. So how hard can it be? Okay, that's on my skin now, and just, you know, adds a little bit of a glow. So speaking of glow, I'm going in with the Glossier Super Glow Serum, and this is in the old packaging. It came in a bigger bottle now for the same price, so once I run out of this, I'm definitely repurchasing it. This is to brighten and energize your skin, so in the summer, in the morning, this is so perfect. I just apply it all over my face with my hands, and it just gives a really nice subtle glow to the skin, but it is still good for your skin. It wakes it up a little bit, and it adds that fresh look. So you do gotta work pretty quick with it. I only put like about 2 to 3 drops on, and then I just press it in. Okay, so now I'm giving you a little bit of a close-up on my skin. I do have naturally pretty red skin, so that's not anything too crazy. So my skin's looking really just bare and glowy because I don't have anything on it right now but the skincare we just put on. So now I'm gonna let that sink in, and then we're gonna hop into moisturizer. Okay, so moisturizer in the summer is kind of a underestimated thing because your skin gets so dry in the winter. Is that in the summer when you're all sweaty and oily, you don't really feel like you need to moisturize. But moisturizing is so important. This oil that your skin is producing in the summer isn't moisturizing your face. It's more stripping your face of its natural oils because it's coming out. And when you moisturize, you're putting those oils back into your skin where they belong, and you're hydrating it. This is almost out. This is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, and it's not much of a primer as it is just a regular moisturizer. I use this day and night, and you don't need that much. If your skin is super dry, I would go with the Priming Moisturizer Rich. I use that in the winter, but in the summer when my skin doesn't need as much hydration, but it still does need a little bit, I use this one, and I'm definitely time for a new one. And if you were wondering, I do have normal to combination skin, but recently I've been more oily just because it is summertime. I live where it's like 85 degrees, 90 degrees, and it's been storming lately, so it's been super humid and my skin has been oily. Okay, so the skin's still looking glowy and fresh. That's it for the skincare. Some people might see that as a lot, seeming that I use like 4 products, but your skin is worth it. Your skin is so important. It's more about your skincare rather than the makeup. So it's time for makeup, so I'm gonna put my hair back with this cute little scrunchie. So usually in the summer I don't wear like any makeup. I just do my skincare and that's it. I might do a little bit of cream highlighter, but this is the type of makeup I would do if I wanted my skin to, you know, cover up a little bit of concealer, and just make my skin look, you know, skin but better, I guess. This is gonna be so shocking. I'm using Glossier. I'm using the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. This stuff has like no coverage in it. It literally is what it says. It's a perfecting skin tint. It just glides across the skin, adds minimal coverage, and just makes your skin look a little bit better than it usually is. And I would not use a beauty blender with this because a beauty blender soaks up quite a bit of the product, and since this is a mainly water-based product, it's gonna soak up all of that. So I need a darker shade. Luckily, they just added a bunch of new shades. They had like 5 before, and that was just complete BS. Even though it just like soaks into your skin, you can't really notice the color. But I'm so glad that they added more shades, and that's just so perfect because we need that in our makeup rinse. Yeah, here is what it looks like up close. You can definitely see that something's on my skin when you look that close, but it's just enough, and perfect that it is so sheer, because if you sweat, you won't really notice that it's coming off. So it's perfect for the summertime. Now I'm gonna go in with this concealer. I think this is my summer shade, so I hope it's not too dark, because I've been trying to go outside a little bit more, but SPF is like my best friend, so I don't have any color. This is the RMS Beauty Uncover Up Concealer, and the name says it all. It's not covering anything up, it's just kind of adding, you know? We're gonna put it under our eyes with our ring finger, because our ring finger is the most gentle. So when you're going under your eyes, where it's such a sensitive area, when you're going under your eyes, you don't want to be harsh, because it is such a delicate area of your skin. And this isn't a super light shade, so we're not bringing in that makeup, you know, tied back look like if you were to beat your face, which, trust me, I used to do daily, and I've really changed my makeup routine up. If you want to, you can add powder to this look. I'm gonna add just a little bit, just because the concealer is a little bit thicker, so it might crease. For powder, I'm taking the Wowder from Glossier. This is a super light powder, so you don't need a lot of it. You can't really see it's there. And this little teeny fluffy brush, it's meant for eyeshadow, but it just fits under the eyes so perfectly. Tuck powder in there so it doesn't crease. And then I'm gonna add a little bit where my blackheads are, because I really get a lot of oil right here, especially because I wear glasses. So where it sits right here, I get so oily. But right here, where you might get a little bit oily. And if you do get oily in any other places that you would want to not, you can put this anywhere you need to. This is just where I like to put it, because it just gets rid of any chance of creasing or where you get excessively oily where you don't want to. So this is an optional step, but what I like to do, since I am clearly pale, I'll take a cream contour, or, you know, a foundation or concealer that's too dark for you, and you just add a little bit of that to, you know, maybe sculpt the face or maybe just bronze. I'm taking this cheap one. This is from Wet n Wild, and it's just a contour stick. I like to put right here, and then you blend it out with your fingers. For me and a lot of other people, your nose is where you get most oily. So if you add too much product around there, it will be noticeable if you do sweat it or, you know, oil it off. That's cool. That's a completely optional step. I only do this when I'm like going out and maybe going to lunch, maybe going out with friends, and you just want to let a little bit more color into your face. All right, now time for my favorite step, and I usually do this daily, wearing makeup or not wearing makeup. I'll always take the Glossier Holoscope in Quartz, and I'll take it and just, you know, rub it on my cheekbones. Oh, that color it gives me, I love it. I love the highlight. I love the way it makes me look. And I love that natural effect it has. You can't even tell that it's makeup. I'll take it on the inner corners of my eyes and Cupid's bow, maybe even under the brows. This is taking a brow gel, any brow gel that you like, that works for you, and just brushing the hairs up. I barely ever pluck my eyebrows, so I gotta maintain them somehow, and brow gel might be the only way. Now, I like to do this sometimes when I'm a little bit less red, because sometimes my face will just like really get so much red to it and I don't even need blush. But this is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Stick, and I'll just add a little bit up and down, maybe on my nose, give that sunburnt look, because we're not getting sunburned this summer and we're not premature aging. We are keeping our skin protected from the sun and doing a fake sunburn look. So that's what that is for. It really doesn't add that much. It's kind of just like a whatever type of thing. I barely ever wear mascara anymore, because I had lash extensions. It ruined my lashes. I just want them to grow back. So here they are. I'm gonna take my curling wand, most natural mascara I have, which is the Glossier Lash Slick. Alright, and now I'm just gonna spray my face one more time with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. Okay, so the best thing for me to do in the summer if I'm wearing like a low-cut shirt or dress like this is taking my favorite product of all time, the Glossier highlighter, rubbing it in my collarbones to give that model-esque sheen. There we go. There's that. You take your hair down. And there you go. This is my favorite thing to do in the summer, in the spring, when it's hot out and I want to keep my skin looking fresh and glowy. And if I want to add a little bit of makeup, I might do that. And this is the look that I get. Okay, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you like me. And yeah, bye guys.